In Spain, a newly unified monarchy was determined to create not just political unity, but religious uniformity as well. What followed would become one of the most feared institutions in European history. In 1469, the marriage of Ferdinand of Aragon and Isabella of Castile united the two most powerful Christian kingdoms in Spain. Together, they set out to strengthen royal authority and complete the centuries-long Reconquista, the campaign to drive Muslim rule from the Iberian Peninsula. By 1492, with the fall of Granada, the last Muslim stronghold in Spain had been defeated. But victory on the battlefield did not end the monarch's concerns. Instead, a new fear began to dominate the royal court: the fear of hidden enemies within. Thousands of Jews and Muslims in Spain had converted to Christianity over previous decades, many under intense pressure. These converts were known as conversos among Jewish converts and moriscos among Muslim converts. Officially, they were Christians, but rumors spread that many were secretly practicing their old faiths in private. Whether true or exaggerated, suspicion grew rapidly. Religious unity, Ferdinand and Isabella believed, was essential for political stability, and so, in 1478, with approval from the Pope, the Spanish Inquisition was born. Unlike earlier medieval inquisitions, this one was directly controlled by the Spanish crown. Its purpose was clear: to investigate and punish heresy, especially among converted Christians suspected of backsliding into Judaism or Islam. At the center of the new institution stood Tomás de Torquemada, the first Grand Inquisitor. Deeply devoted and utterly uncompromising, Torquemada became the face of the Inquisition's growing power. The process often began quietly. An accusation could come from a neighbor, a business rival, or even a family member. The accused might not even know who had denounced them. Once arrested, they were brought before an inquisitorial tribunal. Interrogations could last for hours, days, sometimes longer. The goal was confession. In some cases, torture was authorized, though it was regulated and not as constant as later legends would suggest. Still, the psychological pressure alone was often overwhelming. Punishments varied. Some who confessed were given lighter sentences, such as fines, confiscation of property, or public penance. But those who refused to confess or were judged relaxed heretics could face execution, most famously through burning at the stake. These public ceremonies, known as autos da fe, were meant to display both punishment and purification. They were highly choreographed events attended by crowds, reinforcing the message that religious unity would be strictly enforced. Over time, the Inquisition expanded its reach. It did not only target Jewish or Muslim converts. Protestant ideas, which began spreading across Europe in the 16th century, also fell under suspicion. Books were monitored, speech was watched. Fear of denunciation became part of daily life in parts of Spain. Yet it is important to understand the scale accurately. While the Spanish Inquisition was undeniably harsh and feared, modern historians estimate that the number of executions was in the thousands over several centuries, not the vastly larger figures sometimes claimed in older accounts. For Ferdinand and Isabella, and for many of their successors, the Inquisition served multiple purposes. It reinforced religious conformity, strengthened royal authority, and helped unify a kingdom that had long been divided by faith and culture. But it also created a lasting climate of fear and suspicion that would shape Spanish society for generations. The Spanish Inquisition formally lasted for more than 300 years, finally being abolished in the early 19th century. By then, Europe had changed dramatically. The age of religious wars had given way to new political ideas, new philosophies, and new debates about tolerance and state power. But the memory of the Inquisition endured. Today, the phrase Spanish Inquisition has become almost synonymous with religious persecution and institutional fear. Yet behind the legend lies a complex historical reality, one shaped by political ambition, religious anxiety, and the struggle of a kingdom trying to define its identity in a rapidly changing world. It stands as a reminder of how quickly fear can become policy, and how institutions built in the name of unity can leave shadows that last for centuries.